First off, let me talk my. Got a couple things I gotta cross off my list. How you insomniac for sleeping on my. It's a bad soundtrack, read the script. Born in the motherland, headed straight down to the south. Tennessee mornings with pops, working 3 jobs. I knew that they struggled to get it, that's why I wanted to get it. That embedded, you get it, treat it like a law. And I'ma need commission for this hit. Lance laid the canvas and I painted over it. I don't need a vision board to show you I'm betting on myself, count the chips. Got it.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Indianapolis Colts. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And the Colts pick it up. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Boy, CD, what a way to score. You want to talk about a roller coaster of emotions. They've got the big play, then they cough it up. It seems to be disastrous, but his teammate is there to scoop it and score it.
Not much else I can add to that, partner.
First fucking play of the game, bro. Like, fuck, cuz.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Jerick McKinnon to take it out of the end zone.
Can't happen twice, right?
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Mahomes not wasting time. He'll throw. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And all the way in for the Kansas City touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And the Colts getting set here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
I don't know.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
On every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown.
Nigga.
So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
From the 29, Ryan. And it is incomplete.
Shit.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Play action. Ryan looking for Campbell downfield.
That's me, right? That's me, right? Come on.
And a bad throw there. It's intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. CD, he tried to kind of lob that one in there. It looked pretty going through the air. The problem was it was in the air a little bit too long.
Yeah, that's a tough one because for that type of a route and what he tried to do and needed to do, he had to put a little air under it, and the defender was actually able to take advantage of it because it hung up there just long enough for him to get there and take it away.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Well, this defense for the Colts, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now here's Mahomes.
Sideline throw is caught by Valdez-Scantling.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
Lead this win, team.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
Damn, you died. I
He's just going to throw this one out of
played it
bounds.
somewhere.
Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
Excellent recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
Second down and goal. Mahomes flush to his right. Under pressure, down he goes. Sack at the
That shit's
10.
cramp.
It'll go as a sack for a loss of a yard, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Twice already, man. What's that down there?
Here's Mahomes to throw.
That's damn good D.
It's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away.
I'll take my D.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary
right?
and swat
Get
that
it,
one
man.
away.
All right, cool.
Butker's kick here is good, and they take the lead
Fuck.
here now at 10-7. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And now a whistle and a
Had to
timeout
waste
called
time
by
out
the
for
kicking
my
team.
fucking fake drift.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Glad it wasn't the second fucking half.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position.
Ooh,
Charles,
good
after
fucking
throwing
tackle,
the first
boy.
interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, they're gonna
Great
want to try
fucking
and get a big
tackle.
play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Way to get back there,
And
boy.
not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On 3rd down, Ryan. Open man is Taylor.
He called that?
And he is going to have a Colts first
Like,
down
come
as they're
on,
able to
be
get the
real
3rd
now.
down conversion.
That shit is nuts. Gotta be real with me, coach.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
Good
And he
fucking
stopped
tackle.
immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
The Colts at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Off the play fake. Here's Ryan.
Good D, y'all
Seeing
boys.
nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from arm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's
You
good
need a
decision-making
big spot
right
right
there.
here, man.
Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Here's Ryan.
Give me that. Let's go.
And this is going to be intercepted. Ryan picked by his former teammate Robert Alford. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Under a minute to go, clock running in a back-and-forth first quarter of play. On play action, it's Mahomes.
Fuck, that shit was gonna be open. Come on, run that same fucking
back
play.
at the 33-yard line.
No, matter of fact, we're going like this. I need you to stand by.
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes, he lets
that's
this
a
one
bad
fly
throw.
to the back
Fuck,
of the end zone.
that's a bad throw.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
Come here. Oh, he gone.
What a juke into
Oh,
space.
he gone.
He's at the 40, the 20.
Fuck. That's a bad fucking interception by me, man.
Jonathan Taylor with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts have retaken the lead.
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Damn, I'm out of pills? I can't be out of my pills, bro.
This team is truly trying to score on every snap.
Only got like 2 left,
especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Come bitch your ass up. Come on, risk another fumble. Risk my dog and go fucking off pussy.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
How many seconds I got? 28?
Still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, you know, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete.
Wow. That damn D-line is something special.
Interception return for a Colts TD.
Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely
Can't keep
stay
giving
away
that
from
nigga.
throwing the ball at
Fuck,
him.
14 points off a
He's just reading the
defensive fucking
quarterback's eyes the entire
touchdown.
way, makes a great play on
Can't
the
have
football,
that.
and turns it into 6.
Out of the end zone comes McKinnon.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
This shit, air, bro.
I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean
Can't
on
throw the
you
ball,
through this
can't run the
patch.
ball.
We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays. Oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Mahomes going to throw.
Oh, man.
And for the third time here this half, it's intercepted.
Ran my ass like the fucking book.
12-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot.
Oh, man. We had that nigga boxed up. That nigga burned that 90-yard fucking run.
96 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Taylor will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and the lead is up to 18 now. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is
all that shit, Bob. God damn, bro.
And really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back. Get
there it is.
He's got a man complete.
Finally. Fuck.
20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 77 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first.
That shit is absolutely crazy, bro.
Nothing but green grass here. Middle field. Touchdown. Jonathan Taylor on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
I get some D-linemen. That's what my nigga Travis Kelce's gonna get traded for.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this... And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the TD.
That's nasty.
Play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And a route is on here in this first half. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there.
Oh, my God, that is nuts, bro.
4th down now.
I can't do shit, man. Matter of fact, do something for me, man. Do something.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but, Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
They go play action now. Ryan finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll take it across the 50.
This nigga Chris Jones got an X factor for what, bro? Nigga don't even be getting back there, cuz.
Well, I'd say we're well past the time when we're trying to work out the kinks of the season, aren't we? We're already into week 3, and he's looking really, really strong. Already has won an AFC Player of the Week award.
Yeah, did that a week ago in week 2 with the runs like that and then some. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a 1st down. From the gun, it's Ryan. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
I was just talking shit about
called for by the defense. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Ryan. This one complete to Scott Miller. He's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
How he getting open on the X?
How do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something? That guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot.
Hey, get off my stream, cuz. Y'all can't watch this shit.
They go play action with Ryan.
And a high
Two
throw
niggas
there
should
as
have
this
picked
is
that
knocked
shit.
away,
Fuck.
down to the ground and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Ship's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
I'm looking like bro right about
The
now.
Chiefs
So
offense about set to begin this drive. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now.
That's
Maybe
last
if they can
time
get
out.
something
Fuck.
on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he's just throwing the ball
At least
up for
it wasn't
grabs
picked,
now.
huh?
Fortunately, that one going to fall
At
incomplete.
least it wasn't picked.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers
Hey, shut your bitch
downfield.
ass up. Whoever that
Working
fucking
from the
shit.
gun,
Shut your bitch ass
Mahomes.
up.
He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the
Fucking all that
45.
shit. Shut your bitch
17
ass up.
yards is the pickup there for number 17.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away.
Like,
Incomplete.
bro.
So another incompletion.
I don't have no
there. He's
time
hitting on
back
fewer
there,
than half
cuz.
his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Shut your bitch
Yeah,
ass
so make sure
up.
we give a little bit of credit to the defense. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Pick.
And my goodness, another interception. And the Colts are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And you got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best
I
offense
guess.
is an
Yeah.
excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
So we hit halftime here in Indianapolis with the Colts on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
Niggas already out of reach. Shut your bitch ass up.
Because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
Shut your bitch ass up.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Play action. It's Ryan. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan.
Hell no.
And that is incomplete. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
It'll be a 45-yard punt, and couple that with a loss on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
God.
And here's another interception. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Chiefs will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to? We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the return, and he cuts it back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it cost someone. San Francisco.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
Much like a running back, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He didn't expose that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just
talked about. Good 1st down, nigga. Way to fight for it.
And establish control of the line of scrimmage.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Like, I don't understand how he's not making that throw, bro.
Picked off by Marquise Bell. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, this one was already ugly.
Nigga, butt booty naked all the time.
A feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Give me that. Why is this nigga Clyde Edwards-Helaire always on the fucking field for runs, bro? Starting running back Isaiah Pacheco. So why the fuck do they be putting this nigga on the fucking field? Fuck. Can't even run the ball no more because this nigga know what the fuck I was talking about. Like, fuck.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time.
That shit is nuts.
This is an outlier.
10 niggas back there, bro.
This, no matter how the game looks on paper going in, this one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Across the formation, Hardman gets it complete. But I think the ball's out.
This is stupid, bro. Oh, my God.
These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch.
Nigga.
Well, it's after you.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. Being chased out left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. They go play fake. Mahomes out to his left. His throw caught at about the 5. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 2nd and goal, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And 4th quarter deficit. Mahomes will throw for it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. It's a foot race. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from knocking down the game. Right now,
we've been good on defense.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on second and long, but now you still have to deal with third and long. Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, that maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in. The offense on third down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
35 yards that time on the punt, and the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming day. The ball comes out. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Flush to his right. And it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Mahomes. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Hands it off out of the gun. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Now what? What? Now what?
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 128 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Again, it's Taylor. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now Blankenship on for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Indianapolis, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Tennessee Titans come to town. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching.
I'm the best, and I got it, on my own. Get my way up, go. If I touch it, then it's cold, I'm the best,